Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make your own display case with Dollar Tree items. So I'm so sorry that I've been so MIA lately. I've been dealing with a lot of things on a professional and personal level. With the whole coronavirus outbreak, I hope you guys are keeping safe and practicing your social distancing. I am on day number 4 of working from home and honestly, I am loving it so far. Not having to drive for 2 hours a day for my commute to work and back is amazing, and it's saving me so much time that I get to actually focus on making my YouTube videos that I've been needing to do for so long and finally putting some of my ideas into reality. So for the next while we are all quarantined, I will be making videos to hopefully entertain you. So if you'd like to see how to make your own display case from Dollar Tree items, please keep watching.
Ingredients of this project: you're going to need 4 8x10 frames, any color you want, some E6000 glue, and you're also going to need some hinges. So I had an old box I screwed up on, so I'm taking the hinges off of the box. You're going to need some hair rollers, and you're also going to need some black felt or any felt color of your choice. So we'll break this down and start with the display case. So what you want to do for the base of this display case, you want to take one frame and you want to flip the contents of the frame around while taking the glass out. So you want everything still except the glass. In step 2, you want to take 2 other frames and you want to remove all of the contents completely from these frames. You want the glass, you want the backing, you want this to be 2 empty frames. This is what it should look like, and these will be called frames 2 and 3, which will be the center of the box. So once you have the 2 middle frames, frames 2 and 3, you want to go back to frame 1 and flip it around, and this is what it should look like. And then your next step, step 3, is to glue the frames 2 and 3 onto frame 1. So I'm just taking my E6000 glue here, and I'm simply just gluing it on top of each other. So yeah, pretty simple. After doing this, I had to wipe off some excess glue, but if you do this right, don't put as much glue onto the frames and you won't have anything to have to wipe off. So step 4 is to take everything out of another frame except the glass this time. So this is going to be your 4th and final frame you're going to be working with, and this is going to become the top of the case. So you want everything out except the glass. And then step 5 will be to glue the glass into the frame. You see the little black stubs sticking out that would hold the glass normally in place? I did end up taking those out, so take those out and just glue the glass into place there. After you've glued everything into place there, you just want to put something on top of it. So I use this book to let it dry. And then step 7, after it dries, put the frame number 4 on top of all the other frames. You don't want to glue this on right now. You just want to place it on top of there, and this will help you see how this is going to look. So that's what it's going to look like, all stacked up. So step number 8 will be attaching the hinges to connect frames 3 and 4. So that's why you don't glue the top frame onto the rest of the frame. So you just are going to use the hinges and glue them. So again, I took an old box and used hinges from that because I wasn't going to use that box. You can buy hinges, but I found it a lot cheaper to just use a box I already have. But yeah, you can get hinges on Amazon or any hardware store. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You want to eyeball kind of where to put it, but after that you want to let it dry. So I let it dry for about a day. And then after a day, here was the result of that. So you can see it opens up so beautifully, so nicely, and the whole display case is coming together really well. Even like this, it looks really good. If you wanted to stop here and put things in there now, you absolutely can, but I wanted to level mine up a little bit more. But this essentially creates the display case. Now we're going to move on to actually making the jewelry holders inside the display case. So what I used for this is the hair rollers and the felt in this. And you can do this however you wanted. This is just the way that it worked for me, so I did it this way. But again, feel free to play around and be creative and do whatever you want in this situation. So the first step for this is you want to glue the felt onto the base of the frame. So you can see I have a hot glue gun here and I'm putting the glue there and I'm going to attach the felt there. And I didn't cut mine up because it's going to be covered anyways. You can cut yours up if you wanted to, but I didn't bother to do that at this point. So yeah, you're going to take your glue and you're going to frame it and you're going to just attach your felt to the actual display case. Then you're going to flip that over and you're going to put that hair roller underneath the frame. I didn't do it in this frame, but what I found is it's best to put hot glue gun on the bottom to attach the hair roller to the base of the display case, and also put some glue onto the side. So do that repeatedly so then they don't move. And then you just repeat the whole thing until you get to the end there. You can see it's coming along there, and here's the final result of that. So the next what I did is measure the frame to cut out poster board because I wanted to have an area for necklaces. So this was going to be my area for necklaces by using the poster board. So what I did, I measured out the display case and I took a poster board and I created 2 pieces of them to make sure it's super nice and sturdy. And then I'm just gluing the 2 poster boards together again so it's nice and sturdy. And then all I'm doing right after that is just hot glue gunning some felt on top of the poster board to have it all consistent with the other side. And once that was done, I just literally shoved it into the display case and it covers the other excess side. That's why I didn't have to cut it off. And you can just see it just fit in there so perfect and snug. I don't even have to glue it on. Like you could glue it on if you wanted to, but I really didn't need to. And now you just accessorize it however you want. I took some push pins because again, I wanted this side to be for necklaces. So I just added push pins for the necklace side to have a spot for the necklaces. And then I just slowly started adding some jewelry. So I added some necklaces, I added some rings. You can also put some earrings in here if you want. You can put some brooches. I put some long dangly earrings in here. Like you can put whatever you want in here. It's perfect for that. And so if you want, you can just leave it exactly like this. It works just perfect like that. I wanted to take it a next step, so I wanted to bedazzle mine a little bit. So this is an optional step for you. But I'm taking these little decals from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to take them and put it all around there. I also had a little knob here that I wanted to use. So I attached that and here's the final result. After putting everything on here, I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm so happy with it. Again, I thought this was going to end up looking tacky with too much bedazzling on it, but I'm so thrilled with how it turned out. It's absolutely stunning and gorgeous to me, and I just love the look of this. It just looks so bougie, and literally this cost me like $5 to do. And also too, because I loved making this, I ended up making a tiny little plain one. So that box that I used, I took the hinge from the front and added it there. So I have a nice little tiny one I put for my brooches. And yeah, this is super simple and super easy to do. I think I'm going to make a gold one so I can put on my gold jewelry, and then a silver one I'm going to put on my silver jewelry. So yeah, this is the final result.
Well, I hope that was helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed. I actually loved how this turned out. Also too, like you can see there's different ways how you can end this. If you want it super simple, just keep it with the frames after the hinges are on, keep it like that, and that works too. Or if you want to be like me and really bedazzle it up with some glitter gems, go for that as well. I really love how mine turned out. I was a little skeptical and worried that it wasn't going to turn out really good and it's going to look tacky in the end, but I love how mine ended up looking like. So yeah, so I hope this entertained you. I'll have a video up real soon. See you next time. Bye.